All right, it should be live here in a second. And yeah, is that I went through that process. The steps that the guy said on his article wasn't the same as the actual process. And it didn't have Twitch. It did, but it didn't. It didn't. The auto thing didn't allow me to hit both. It only allowed me to hit one. But also it might just be because like the way my UI is on my, because it's like i3 and the way it loads windows, small windows and stuff. Maybe it was hiding stuff from me. But then I came over here and this was still gone as well. The new window thing. So yeah, I'm not defeated. Just like okay, we'll figure it out. But it is 3:30 in the morning here. Um, so I'm probably just gonna like pass out here in a little bit. Um, I think this was a lot of progress. Like this is what the channel is. So like I'm happy with the progress and like what's going on here. So I'm just gonna continue to move forward. Um, and yeah, so hopefully uh hopefully here in the next day or so we're on Twitch. Um, like when it happens, it happens. I also want to check one thing real quick because I did that change. I want to make sure it actually looks better or looks the same at least. Because that would have sucked if that guy's recommendation like made it worse. I just look real quick. Yeah, okay, not bad. I think it's identical. So, I clicked the same things I already had. It asked me, what certain questions. It even brought back the same audio level. So I can't complain. I don't know if the filters are still there. Let's look at the filters are still there. It sounded good, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, there's the filter, and it's using the high quality. And then that was the only filter I had because I deleted everything else. Like, this is pretty streamlined, honestly. Like, um, OSB or OBS is a really good tool from what I've seen so far, and like being able to like be a pseudo audio engineer and to like pick it up pretty quickly just because of the interface. Yeah, like I appreciate that. And yeah, so let me go ahead and oh, that's cool. Down here it actually shows like frame rate drops and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Um, yeah. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna hop off. No one's here to say goodbye to. That's okay though. Yeah. Peace. I'll be back. Definitely. Like this is a train that's not gonna stop, and it's not gonna be a situation where I'm not gonna say when I'm gonna be back because it's like when I wake up after I eat and take a shower and whatever I'm gonna be back on. So probably around like noon. So about 16 hours from now or so, or not even that, like 9 hours, 8 hours from now, maybe a little bit longer. Maybe I do have one thing I have to do at about 3 in the afternoon my time, so about 12 hours from now I have to go down and do something. Actually, I think it might be 2 o'clock when we go down. Jeez, come on! I really need to. I appreciate that it's not crashing my stream anymore, but still, like, come on, this is ridiculous. Um, Let me look real quick. I need to check to see what time that was that we were gonna go. Um. Anyway, I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't have to coordinate with anyone. But yeah, sometime tomorrow, around this time, around right now, but 12 hours from now, I won't be around. But so I'll try to get a quick stream in before that, maybe just to check the news, and then I'll rotate out, and then sometime in the evening, I'll be back on, and we'll just keep hammering away. Maybe we'll actually do something. But like this is the content, so like like I said, it's not going to be for everyone. But you will see like at times it's like actually going to be pretty cool. Maybe dealing with this isn't. But it's really interesting though. Well, since I'm here, I have nothing better to do other than sleep. Um, oh, that I locked my screen. 1 second. One thing that's really interesting that I like about doing this is that like you look up like how to configure your OSB and it's or OBS I mean, and it's always like like no one really has any good information. It's just like even just now I googled something and like I found like I went on to two different places and they were both what I would say is wrong. They were both wrong. Um, so like this kind of highlights that like it's there's a barrier to entry, and it's almost like people don't want. It's almost like they don't there's like a limitation like where, and I'm not saying it like obviously you can figure it out and stream Twitch in 10 minutes, and I could too, but I'm trying to do both. But like, it's just it's weird. I like in some ways information is so available, in other ways information like there's no information, and this is like not something that's weird. Like, um, Twitch updated their TOS terms of service like 5 months ago, and like no one has been doing this, or they're using that one plugin from 2020 before like it was even authorized to do, and I don't know. I just feel like there's something weird. Um, but yeah, I mean like these kind of configuration things where people are actually showing the pain points of doing this kind of stuff is like not, and maybe it's because no one wants to watch this kind of stuff. But like I don't know, like I wouldn't mind watching. I've watched plenty of videos where someone's spending 7 hours trying to like rebuild a manual transmission. Like um maybe and it's like not everyone watches those, but I mean some of those videos that are like that where it's like just people doing. Now, granted, I'm not getting my hands greasy and oily and banging on a wrench or with a wrench, but I am like obviously doing something that's like different. So I feel like it's content, and a lot of times people don't really care what the content is. It's just that it is something, and if it gels with them or not. So maybe this will gel with someone, and that's all it is. So anyway, peace.